And now, the Fox 24 News Now Spotlight Music Series.
Bravo toro, il la pula, lo toro fa il via, e
Charleston Opera Theater is celebrating all that is Italian this month. Joining us with upcoming performances is the company's executive artistic director, Harold Mears. Good to see you in person, in the flesh.
I know, in the flesh. It's good to be here with you.
It's wonderful to see you. We love that you're bringing opera to Charleston, and opera is considered one of the highest forms of art.
Yes.
So how is it that you're able to introduce new audiences to this wonderful art form?
Well, that is certainly one of our goals, is to not just bring opera here, but develop the audience for it as well. And we do that a lot by doing community concerts. We did that a lot, especially during the pandemic when we had to be outside. It was a natural thing to do, to take a troupe of singers and a portable stage and a piano around to different parts of the Charleston area.
I love that. I love that.
And perform in neighborhoods and parks and things like that. So that's one way we get the word out. But the audience development is really important to us to break down that stigma sometimes that opera is this kind of elitist thing that you can't relate to, and that is only people of affluence or a particular education or background can enjoy, and that's just absolutely not the case.
Right, and you're going to be doing some Italian, excerpts from Italian operas, which Italy is known for its passion.
Oh, yeah.
And there's a lot of passion to be expressed, especially in these days. Mm-hmm. So we can all relate to a lot of these stories. Yeah. So tell us what's coming up at the Sotili.
So Serenata Italiana, a gala celebration of Italian opera, is coming up on September 18th at 7:30 p.m. at the College of Charleston Sotili Theater. It's like a variety show, if you will, of favorite Italian opera moments. So you'll be hearing things by Rossini and Puccini and Verdi, many of the different Italian masters, trying to cover the Italian operatic canon as best we can with a lot of popular hits. It'll be very exciting, a very passionate program. We're bringing in 4 international artists and supplementing that with some College of Charleston talent.
Oh, fantastic.
And some local singers. Yeah, so we're trying to have a full chorus.
Yeah.
With the College of Charleston Opera.
And live orchestra.
And a 42-piece orchestra on the stage at the
amazing.
Sotili. We're really excited to be back in the theater again, to experience opera acoustically.
Right.
We've produced a lot with amplification outside.
Sure.
And the art form is great, but it loses a little something when you don't get to hear it acoustically. So we're very excited to be back inside.
Without mics.
Without microphones.
And that's how nature intended it to be.
Right,
yes.
Right. We develop our voices in this craft of singing to be able to maximize our resonance, to not just carry, through an orchestra, but to fill a theater the size of the Sotili, which is about 750, or the size of the Gaillard or the Metropolitan Opera, which is like 4,000 seats.
Absolutely. And just real quick, any rules as far as going to see the performance at the Sotili?
Right. So we've had to institute some COVID protocols.
Yeah.
We waited as long as we could to do that because we don't like to restrict, but it was time to do that to keep everybody safe and healthy. So the College of the Charleston Sotili Theater has a mask policy, so that audience will have to wear masks. Okay. And we are now doing the vaccination check or proof of a negative test result within 72 hours check at the door.
Okay.
And we've also implemented a third thing, which is some of the seating will be traditional. And then we've also have some sections that we have designated as socially distanced seating.
Okay.
So patrons can, when they contact the box office or go online, they can see those clearly.
You should certainly feel safe when you go to see it.
Yes.
And you had mentioned some College of Charleston students.
Yes.
Anybody who's interested in becoming an opera singer and maybe auditioning for you, how do they do so?
Yes, so they can always reach out to us. The email on our website is info@charlestonoperatheater.org.
Okay,
That's always a great way to reach out to us. We're always wanting to find a local talent to be able to use. We produce a lot of events throughout the year.
Absolutely.
So in addition to bringing in, top quality international artists, there's a lot of really talented local people to
Most definitely.
to use as well.
Serenata Italiana, a gala celebration of Italian opera. This is Saturday, September 18th. And as we go to break, can you name just some of the excerpts that we're going to be hearing?
Oh yeah, some really famous stuff from like La Boheme, the quartet. The sort of de facto Italian national anthem, Va Pensiero from Nabucco, will be there. Famous aria Caro Nome from Rigoletto. It will all be pretty well known. There might be a couple things that you might have to be a diehard opera lover to know, but there will be familiar things.
I'm excited. Harold, thank you so much.
Pleasure
to see you again. We're back after this.
The Spotlight Music Series, Fridays on Fox 24 News Now.